So I can't talk.
You can talk as much as you want to.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Okay, we are live. So,
Take off your jacket. Oh, wait, you don't have a shirt on, do you? No.
Sucks to be you, Litzy.
I ran out of shirt.
All right, so
Wash your clothes.
I'm still lazy.
Let's see.
Yeah. Do you sign in with Google or
sign in with Clever. So we're going to go over, this is my 8th period class, and we're going to go over the practice test questions that I have not already recorded. We're going to do them together as a group so they get something out of it and I get the video done too because I'm having trouble getting the videos in.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you do that stuff for Cheyenne?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I forgot the first day, but I remembered the second day and sent it to her. And she has submitted some things. What?
Is this what y'all are Friday?
No.
Okay.
No, it is not. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up here. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to share the extended screen for y'all and pull this over to the extended screen. Leo, guide me. Where is the, am I?
There. Full screen?
Yeah. Where'd it go?
No, she didn't.
There is no.
Guess what you can't do?
Extend it full.
You can't extend it in the,
So you can't click the zoom in?
You can't click the big thing up there?
I can't even find it now. Hang on.
Yeah, it just went away when I clicked that.
What? Yes.
What if you zoom in right there? That didn't do nothing.
Okay, let me see.
Because that's your big screen right there.
Where do we just do this?
Leo, shut up.
I like how it says the
Okay, so I've got y'all on extended screen so that I can be looking at what I'm actually. Come on. Where is my mouse at? I can't even see my mouse. Here we go. So I can see what I'm actually doing.
Stephanie, you're weird. Ronnie, Mr. Lester? I hear Mr. Lester.
He came up yesterday and videoed himself teaching so that his students could.
So is she his substitute?
No, like she's his sub for some days, but she was already had commitments other places, so she's on a sub for the whole time. Okay, so 1 and 2 already did videos on. Okay, so 1 and 2 you have to pick up on your own or watch the video that I already made. Let's look at number 3 together. Okay, now this is on Edulastic. If you want to have it in front of you right now, so it says consider the pair of angles given in the first column. Use the following figure and match each pair with the correct name. So they give you angle pairs here, and then down here are the names. And on Edulastic, you would drag and drop those in.
You already did 1, 2, 3? 1 and 2?
1 and 2, I already made a video of, and so I'm not going to go over those because I already have the video. So y'all can just go watch the video. Sorry. I'm trying to get these videos done for everybody, but y'all get review at the same time. Okay. So now just because these aren't parallel doesn't mean they don't have the same names for angle pairs. It just means they don't have the same relationship with those pairs. So 4 and 2. What would 4 and 2 be called?
There would be alternate exterior.
In exterior?
Exterior.
They're both outside those lines?
Yeah.
No, they're inside.
They're both inside?
They're corresponding.
They are corresponding. Yes. They're in the same location.
Oh,
Yeah, but isn't this line like extensive?
Okay, it doesn't matter that they're not parallel.
Oh.
yeah. Good job.
They still have the same names. They just don't have the same relationship. So they're not congruent, still called corresponding.
Oh, I was corresponding word.
No, correspondings are congruent if the lines are parallel.
Oh, yeah.
If the lines are parallel. That's why I always say that. If the lines are parallel. Okay, angle 6 and angle 3. What do we call them?
We call that
Alternate.
Alternate
exterior.
Interior.
interior. Interior. They're inside those two lines. What about 4 and 5?
4 and 5.
Alternate exterior.
Alternate exterior. What about 6 and 7?
Interior and angle on the same side of the transverse.
So we call them same side transversals or same side interior. They made this big old long name out, right? Interior angles on the same side of the
They
transversal.
didn't even have to do that.
That was so much extra. Okay. Y'all think I'm extra. Let's do number, I don't know what number 4 is. My paper goes from 3 to 5. There's 4. Okay, so on number 4, it says select the lines that are skew to AB. So here's AB right here, right? There's AB. Skew means, remember, skew is the lines that are not touching, but not parallel. They're the lines that are in different planes, going different directions, but never, ever, ever, ever touching, right? So like if this is AB, EF. Now see, EF is parallel to AB, right? What about EH?
Yes.
EH. See how here's EH? Here's AB, here's EH. Are they ever going to cross? No. Are they parallel?
Yep.
No.
No.
They are not parallel.
No, they're not
So
really.
EH is an answer. Notice that these are squares, and when you have squares, it means you could have more than one answer, right? Okay, so CG. Here's CG here. Now, here's AB. Here's CG. Will they ever cross?
No.
Are they parallel? No, so they are skew.
Skew.
Skew. That's one of my favorite words ever. Okay, I just think it's a cool word.
Just like how Cartman says cool from South Park.
I don't like South Park.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, I think it's one of the biggest wastes of time
I
ever.
love South Park.
Right up there with SpongeBob.
Oh,
Are those tissues?
I love
SpongeBob.
South Park. Oh, that is Halloween.
Can you go to the bathroom?
Ooh, it's
Okay.
the best.
Okay, let's check out AD. So here's AD here. You'll see? So here's AB. Here's AB, right? Here's AB. Here is AD. Hey, pay attention. Are they parallel? Oh, they're touching.
Yes, so,
So they're intersecting.
right.
They're not skewed. They're not parallel. Stefan, pay attention. So these are our 2 possible answers right there. Okay? That's 4.
No, 2.
Let's look at 5.
Wait, why was it? Wait, it wasn't in? No.
No.
No,
Not?
they're parallel.
It's
Here's AB.
right.
Okay. Okay, number 5 says consider the figure shown below, find the value of angle 1 and angle 2 for the given figures, and complete the table accordingly. So if we look at this right here, they gave us these 3 angles, right? They gave us these 3 angles, and we have to figure out what the relationship is here. So what about 3 and 2? What are they?
3 and 2 are.
Did we say number 4? Did we say E and B?
B and C. I don't know.
Corresponding?
Are they corresponding?
Chicken.
They are corresponding. And these lines are parallel. So corresponding angles on parallel lines are congruent. So if this is 82, what's 2?
Are they?
82. Now, can we find angle 1?
Yeah.
What do we need to do?
Minus 180.
So 180 minus 82 gives me
You get
98. So angle 1 in figure 1, angle 1 in figure 1 is how much?
98.
98. Angle 2 is, no, you were right, 82. Okay, so in the figure 2, we've got to find angle 3. They gave us, angle 1. They gave us angle 2. So they gave us angle 2. They gave us angle 2? How'd they give us angle 2?
They did. Wait, yes,
You just wanted to, I guess.
they did.
They did?
64.
How do we know that?
Because they told us.
Because it says it down here in the box, right? What about 1? Does it have a relationship with anybody else?
Corresponding to and vertical.
It's vertical.
So it's vertical to that,
the other, which is 64.
and it's corresponding to angle 2. So what do we know about it?
It's 64.
It's 64. Boom, shakalaka.
Have y'all ever got so excited about learning? Never.
Look at the figure 3. Look at figure 3. I just make math fun. I know that's all it is. I cracked myself up. Okay,
Now I'm thinking May.
we know this angle.
Sounds like Micah.
That's 153.
Wait, where is Micah?
Quarantine.
Again?
And Jacqueline.
That's bad. Is she gonna do her work?
No.
Hey, we can hope. Okay, what can we find here?
157.
We got 157. What can we find?
2. We need to find 2.
Oh,
We can find
not
1.
corresponding. Corresponding is the wrong word.
We can find 1.
We can find 1 by doing what?
157.
But how?
It's corresponding. No,
No,
sorry.
it's
It's vertical.
yeah, no. Well, the one beside, like, where it would be vertical, that angle is corresponding to.
That's a true story. That's a true story. This vertical to this 157 is corresponding to that. But these two guys have their own relationship.
Oh, it has the 2 little arrow things.
No,
Does that mean anything?
That means that those lines are parallel.
They are.
Does mean something for sure. Alternate
Interior.
interior. Inside the lines are inside.
I said
Inside. Okay, can we find 2?
Yes, it's definitely.
Yes, because
Oh. We are.
It's 23.
yes. But how do we know that we subtract 180?
Why'd you put a 0?
It's supposed to be a degree measure. It's supposed to be a little degree, but my brain and hand didn't cooperate. Because they're supplementary, right? Okay. So that gets us those answers. Let's look at number 6 together.
Wait, don't do it yet.
Wait, alternate interior and who else can make the grid?
You got about 10 seconds.
I didn't get them. Is that 82? Do we have to put those degrees? Cause I don't know
No,
how to
you don't have to put those degrees. Just put the numbers. I'm not going to stop while you're going. If you can go, but I'm going to keep rocking
I'm gonna
on.
pee myself.
I'm concerned that it comes on you that fast.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
that's not
Does
normal.
that mean I can have a bladder infection?
Well, it could.
It's probably been a hole in my pee all day long.
It could. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready to rock and roll? Okay, let's look at number 6. Number 6. Now, on number 6, we are, what's our goal here? Our goal is to find the measure of angle x, of x and of y. We don't need to find the angles. We need to find x and y. Now, I want y'all to look at something. We were given 2 expressions that do not have the same variable. But then we were given one angle that has a relationship with both of them. What do we know about these 2 right here? They are supplementary. So, with that knowledge that they are supplementary, we can write an equation with these 2. And supplementary means they do what? What does that mean? They equal 180 when you do what with them? When you add them. So we can write 4y plus 4 plus 60 right? Equals 180. And now we can solve this, right?
Right.
So we would have 4y plus 64 equals 180. And then we're going to subtract 64 from both sides. So 4y is 116. I'm going to trust you. And then we're going to divide by 4. So y is going to be 25 and 4, 29. Is that right? That's not right. 21. Somebody do the math.
29.
Is it 29? Oh, look at me doing crap in my head. It's empirical. I'm not a math savant. Okay, so y is 29, right? Oops. Okay, it's okay. It's no biggie. So y is 29. We gotta find x though. So look at this. What's our relationship with this angle we know in x and this angle up here?
They're alternate interior.
They're alternate interior, which means
They are equal because they're parallel.
they're equal because these two lines are parallel. So that means that 3x minus 3 has to equal 60, right? Now it only works that way because they are congruent. Like we can't just set any two equations together and say, oh, they equal. Like it didn't work that way. Okay, now let's go ahead and solve it. You got a problem, yo, I'll solve it.
21.
Let's see, he's the only person who knows what that's about. Okay. 21? Boom, chakalaka. That one I know is right. My nose is itching. Okay. Just for the following diagram, what angle pair are marked? I don't know why my thing is not showing my whole screen. I'm a little confused by this. Hang on just a minute. Let me see if I can't fix this. Okay, for the following diagram, what angle pair are the marked angles? So this is the diagram they're talking about down here, right? So the marked angles, there's only two angles marked. One is 110 and the other one has a question mark, right? So what are those?
Those are supplementary.
They are alternate exterior. Okay, that's true. Are they supplementary?
Are they not? Because vertical. Oh wait, my bad. Vertical.
They're not vertical?
Well, I mean, you think about it in a way.
No, not in a way, not in even a
horizontally vertical.
they're not horizontally vertical. They're not vertical in any way, form, or fashion.
Right. They are alternate exterior.
They are alternate exterior, straight up. Now,
Corresponding.
they're not corresponding. I think y'all,
My bad.
yes. I was going to say, I think y'all think corresponding means something it does not.
Yeah, I had it wrong.
Corresponding just means they're in the same location, right?
Yeah, they are.
They're not. One is over here and one is over here. That is not the same location. Now, they are congruent, however. They are congruent. So if this one's 110, what's this one? 110. Okay. Let's look at this next one, number 8. Find the value of x. And they give us this little picture. Did you hit the next button?
Oh.
Because I feel like maybe you did not.
It's alternate exterior.
Oh, I'm saying it's like
That was the whole...
that.
Okay, so look at this one. Find the value of x. We need to know what our relationship between these two angles is.
They are.
What are you doing?
I couldn't laugh in my nose because then my snot would come out. So I had water in my mouth and I was laughing like, oh, and it all came out.
That's so gross. Let's eat. Okay, what do we know with these two? What do we know?
We know they are alternate exterior.
Alternate exterior angles, right? Now, what does that mean?
Congruent.
They're congruent. So can we set up an equation?
Yes.
But there's no indication that, or is
Just
there
one.
indication that both lines are parallel?
You know what? Hey, you are right.
Thank you.
There actually is not an indication that both lines are parallel. It doesn't say that they're parallel. There's nothing marked that says they're parallel. So,
Just gonna pretend.
so we actually should say, I can't solve this, but we know where they're going with it, right? Like they're wanting us to assume they're parallel.
We'll let it slide.
We're going to let it slide this one time. I'll write a strongly worded letter to Edulastic. Well, I'll make it an email because I want it
Can I brush my
to get there.
What?
No, we are working.
No, I have to go to the dentist.
Okay, right before the bell rings, I'll let you go. But for right now, we are working.
I was looking at
Okay, now let's solve it.
I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, I need to brush
Plus 4. Thank you, Stefan. So 19x equals 114.
my hair the way.
And that would be
6.
Hey,
6.
we knew that.
I'm just going to assume you are right. Okay, number 9.
Wait, 6? Get out the way.
Whoop, wrong way.
Pretty boy coming through, me and my crew.
Lord help me.
What was
Okay,
number 8?
I told you I ain't going back. Watch the video. Okay, number 9. Number 9. On number 9, it's a drag and drop. You'll put down what angles based on what, right? Okay, so let's start here. What's this one?
160. 60, yeah, 60.
Okay, what's this?
60.
What's this?
120.
Okay, what's this?
Oh my god, oh, slow park. Well, actually, my internet. Well, actually, my milk.
This one.
That one is
I can't see that.
120. 120?
120. Remember, it is corresponding
Because they're on the same side.
because they're in the same spot.
spots.
But since their lines are parallel, that means they are congruent. Corresponding and congruent are not synonyms. I'm just pointing that out. Okay, what's this?
60.
What's this?
120.
120.
What's this?
6. City?
Okay, we got 65 right here. What's this?
What? 115.
Y'all just shouting at each other's numbers like that was right.
Me.
Oh, my way outside.
What's this one?
No, Lindsay. No. I hate Christmas music.
I love it.
That's 165.
65. What's this one?
115. Pretty boy coming through.
What's this one?
65. 115.
115. What's this one?
115.
115.
Oh, that was the top one.
What's this one?
65.
65.
What's this one?
65.
Congratulations.
Me and my
Okay, that's 9. Let's do 10. So on 10, it says in the following figure, line L and line M are parallel and are intersected by another line. Match the parameters given in the first column with the correct reasons in order to prove alternate interior angles theorem. Okay? So they gave you L is parallel to M. So what's our reason over here? Given. That reason is given. And then they said angle 2 is congruent to angle 6. So they're telling us this is congruent to this. What's that?
They're corresponding and the lines are parallel.
Okay,
If the
so
lines are parallel. No. Yeah,
if the lines are parallel, then corresponding angles are equal, and that's true. Okay? And then angle 4 is congruent to angle 2.
The vertical.
Vertical angles are equal. Okay? And then angle 4 is congruent to angle 6 because they are alternate interior and the lines are parallel. I cannot stress that enough. That they're only congruent because the lines are parallel. If the lines were wonky, they wouldn't be congruent. They would still be called alternate interior, but they would not be congruent. Okay, that's number 10. Number 11. Classify each pair as alternate exterior, alternate interior, same side interior, or corresponding. And I've got a picture. Oh,
There's so many of them.
Y and X. What would you call them? Y and X.
Alternate exterior.
No.
Alternate exterior.
Yes.
Y exterior.
Because on the
Because
outside.
they're on the outside.
They're outside of that. Now, remember, we talk about inside outside of the two lines going this way. Okay? So are they inside those two lines or outside those two lines? Okay? So they are alternate exterior. What about these?
Am I blue? Alternate exterior.
Alternate exterior. How about these guys?
Alternate interior.
Alternate.
Yes. How about these two?
Corresponding. Just kidding.
They are on the same side, but are they both inside or both outside?
Oh no, which one are you on? Corresponding.
This one.
Oh, no. Wait, yeah.
They're,
Corresponding. No. Yes.
they're.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Stefan.
Okay, let's break it down.
Oh,
Let's break it down.
corresponding. They're corresponding.
Why?
Because they're on the same.
Same side with same spot.
Where they're the exact same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what corresponding is, when they're exact same spot.
That's what that
What
is.
about these two?
These two are
Corresponding.
Corresponding.
Corresponding, same thing. What about these two?
same side.
Same side, interior. What about these two?
Same side.
Same side interior.
What about these two?
Same side exterior.
No. Stefan.
That is like as wrong as you could possibly be.
Alternate.
You had all of it wrong.
Exterior.
Interior.
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 Interior, because they're inside those lines. Okay.
Corresponding.
Okay. I think I have one more here. What about these two right here?
That's what I was talking about. I messed up on that too.
That's corresponding.
That is corresponding. Okay, number 12. Write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. And they gave you a graph, right? Now remember, when you write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form, you need slope and the y-intercept. So one of those is real easy to get off this graph just by looking at it.
See.
What's your y-intercept? 2, right? Now, the slope we're going to have to actually count. And one thing I want you to notice is what direction does your slope go in here?
Right. Positive, negative.
It's going down, which means it's got to be a negative, right? So if we go from here to here, we're going to go down 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be down 2 over 4. Can we simplify that?
Negative 1. Negative 1.
So it's going to be negative 1/2 x plus 2. That's our answer. Now, do we have this as an answer? Yes. Which one is it? A. We're done. 13. Directions. Convert each question to slope-intercept form. Then determine if... Oh, I've already done this one. So I'm going to put this one up here if I can find it. So y'all can see it. But I'm not going to go over it again. Because I've already done it once. On a different video. This is it. Nope, that's not it. Maybe I didn't go over this one. Okay, let's go ahead and go over it, because evidently I didn't go over it. So, to put them in slope-intercept form, you got to, manipulate them, move things around. So, if we're doing 2x, I'm going to do 2x plus 2y equals 10. So, we would minus 2x from both sides. So, it's going to be 2y. Over here, I would write negative 2x plus 10, because I want my x first, my plain number second. Divide everything by 2. So y is negative 1x plus 5. Okay, y is negative 1x plus 5. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this guy. 12 plus 4y equals negative 4x. I'm going to subtract 12. So I've got 4y equals negative 4x minus 12. Divide by 4. So y is negative 1x minus 3. Y equals negative 1x minus 3. Now, are they parallel, perpendicular, or neither?
Parallel.
How do you know?
Because the slopes are the same and they have different lines?
Yes. So, for the lines to be parallel, their slopes have to be the same, y-intercepts have to be different. If they are perpendicular, their slopes are opposite, reciprocal. So, you change a sign and you flip them over. It's like you get them as wrong as you can get them, right? Is it as far from the same thing that they were as they could possibly be? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Wait, so is it A, right?
Y equals 1/3.
Yes, it is A.
Well, my things, mine gives me down arrow, and then when you say A and B and parallel lines.
These are parallel lines. I got it.
Okay, you ready?
Pretty boy coming.
Okay, number 14 says, what is the slope of the line? What is the y-intercept? Write the equation of the line. So, first of all, how are we going to find that slope?
You go to the y-intercept,
Okay,
and that's 3.
that is the y-intercept and that is 3. I can write that down.
And just find a point where you can go rising line.
Okay, so we need to find a point to count to, right?
Let's do -1.
Or 1,
-1,
5.
1. Y'all see that?
-1, 1.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's crossing at a good spot.
1, 5.
Yes, I am.
1, 5.
Is that?
Yeah, I think either one of those will work, I think. Okay, so then we're going to go up 2 over 1, or look, if we went down 2 and left 1, look y'all, do we still get the same thing? Yeah. So what's our slope?
2.
2. And then our equation for the line is y equals 2x plus 3.
Just period.
Number 15. We're almost done, y'all. Number 15. Write the equation of the line in point slope form that has a slope of 3 and passes through 2, -5. Now, y'all.
Now she's my dad.
Okay.
Sorry.
Pull it together. They gave y'all the point slope form. You don't have to even remember it. They gave it to you. Okay? So, has a slope of 3. Y'all, they didn't even make you find the slope. They gave it to you.
Child, anyways.
Kids these days don't even know how to find slope. Okay. Now, that point, remember, is x and y, right? And so you're going to have y minus -5. And then x minus 2. Right? Deal with those negative
What?
She just said no.
negative is what I'm trying to say, but it won't come out. It keeps coming out as negative. Okay. And then we want to put it in slope intercept form. This is point slope form. If they ask for point slope form, there it is. But that's not what we want. We want slope intercept form, which looks like this business. So we're going to do 3 times x, 3 times -2.
-6.
Thank you, lady. And then what?
-5.
-5. Y equals 3x minus 11. And that's our answer. Hold on. Litzy, was English your first language?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I went to preschool and I taught English, but I also taught Spanish. Like, I speak both. Because I was an intelligent baby.
You was.
I started walking at 9 months.
My daughter started walking at like 8 months.
Good grief.
Yeah.
My sister's fat. I don't think she'll make it that far.
Are we ready? We ready to roll on? So we've got number 16. So number 16 says, ride. Let's write clean. Write an equation of the line in point slope form. Y minus y equals a times x minus x. What's that a standing for right there? Slope. Given that the slope is 5, y'all, they gave you the slope again. Given that the slope is 5 and the line passes through 4, too.
I'm still streaming.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we've got y equals, oh, nope, not y equals, y minus 2, right? Equals 5, parentheses, x minus 4. And that is the equation in point slope form, which is what it asks for right here, point slope form. But to get that equation into slope intercept form, we got to do a little magic math. Nope, magic math. 5. Yes, he did.
What he said?
He said Magic Mike.
He said Mike. No,
What's that song?
we are not doing Magic Mike in geometry class.
What is it called?
Okay.
We're gonna talk about that.
Nope. 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 We're just saying nope. So y equals 5x minus 18. And we're done. And we're moving on. Number 17, you do not have to do. We haven't discussed perpendicular bisectors yet. I accidentally put that one on there and just saw the word perpendicular. My bad.
Like a bird.
Yeah.
That song Pony. That's what it's called. Pony.
No.
That's what it's called. Can I brush my teeth?
In just a minute. Okay. Number 18 I've already done. I already have a video for number 18. It's on the practice test on Buzz. Where it says practice test, if you click on it, you can see number 18. So I'm going to stop this recording. Y'all be ready for your test tomorrow.
I don't have 7 things.
Okay, how do you know they're not going to cheat? How do you know they're not going to cheat? How do you know they're not going to cheat on the test?
I don't know they're not going to cheat. I'm just...
So we can cheat?
Just say it.
Y'all, I don't think it recorded.
What?
No way. No way.
It says 1 minute and 47 seconds.
That was longer than a minute.
Yeah. I'm going to be so upset if that didn't do it.
Pretty boy clown.
Well, it would have recorded even if it didn't stream.
Okay, I'm about to go listen to that song while I brush my teeth.